it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you for joining me again today. Today is the start of a new series I have running on my YouTube channel, and I will also have a separate board on my Pinterest board, so worth having a look there. I'm calling it Simple Stamping Saturday, which hopefully the name will make it obvious what this is going to be about. I'm going to be looking at projects that are basically very easy stamping, so paper, ink and card and stamps, my brain. So paper, stamps and ink. Oh, there are moments when I think I shouldn't have got up in the morning. I think today might have been one of them. But what I'm going to do is not just look at simple stamping, but also looking at how you would make it a more complex project. So how to step a project up. So not just the simple, but also how you would step it up, depending on whether you're someone who's starting, so that would be the simple stamping, someone who's done a little bit of crafting but doesn't do that much, and then an avid crafter, so someone who really lives and breathes crafting. So I'm starting by using the card that I have made for my father's birthday, which is today, bless him. Certainly when you see this, it will be today. It's a very simple card. It's clean, it's not involved, it's using our beautiful two-tone copper and Merry Merlot ribbon. It's the most amazing ribbon. I hope that this carries over, but I'm not holding my breath, and B, that maybe if it doesn't carry over, we get something similar, because it's gorgeous. So that's sort of the feature and what's then driving the project. So I'm going to come back to this version, and I'm going to come back to the casual crafter version, but I'm going to start by showing you how I would see this being used by someone who's new to crafting. So it's the Tuscan Vineyard stamp set. This is not a new stamp set, it's been around for a while, and I am going to use our note cards and envelopes, and I'm going to predominantly for this series, for the simple stamping, use note cards and envelopes because they're a very affordable way to start. They come beautifully, in a packet with the envelope attached, not attached, but in the packet as well. And they're at a really good price point. I'm just going to grab my catalogue and look that up for you, because that would have been a good place to start, really, wouldn't it? But it's a really good place to start. So note cards and envelopes, you get 20 in a packet. They come in either very vanilla or whisper white, and it's just £6 for 20. So really easy in. Say, using Tuscan Vineyard today, and then I'm adding in soft suede ink, because that's the kind of feel that I'm going for, because I'm using two of the stamps. I'm using the corkscrew and the corks for the simple stamping version. Probably shouldn't have folded the card yet, but hey, there we go. It's the way these things happen. So what I'm actually going to do, just to cheat a little, and the reason I'm thinking I shouldn't have folded it is because it's now popping up, but that's easy to resolve. So I'm just going to grab a tiny piece, well, a smallish piece of washi tape, and just take some of the stick off, because all I want to do now is just hold down the side, because I don't want the piece flapping around. So I've mounted up my two stamps that I'm using. For the corkscrew I'm using the B block, and for the corks I'm using the C block. And I'm just going to very simply ink up my corkscrew first. Of course, sticking this down straight would have been, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that so that I can move this around. So I'm going to use the same positioning on all the cards for the corkscrew. So that's putting it at the top. So really simple. And then just ink up my corks, and these I am going to do off to one side because apart from anything else, getting one thing central is, you know, tricky enough. Getting two central, maybe not that easy if you're new to stamping. Although having seen that, you know what? I think we can put the other one, I think we can put a second line in here. So let's, and we can have it as a feature at the bottom. Perfect. So that's kind of instead of our ribbon. So let's just unpeel that because we don't need that anymore. So that, really quick, really easy card, great for men, and we know that men are always a bit of a challenge, so great card for men. So, soft suede, very vanilla, 2 stamps. Really quick, really easy. If you are a more casual crafter, so you have a few more supplies, you may want to step it up a little bit. So again, we've got very vanilla. This time we're using the thick vanilla cardstock, and I've just taken a piece of A4 card, cut it in half and scored it down the middle to make a standard A6 card. Then I've mounted the whole piece on Merry Merlot, and the reason I've chosen Merry Merlot obviously is because it's in the ribbon, but then using soft suede card you can get the neutrals card pack, and you will get 2 sheets of each of the neutrals colours. So you'll have Merry Merlot and you will have soft suede. So really easy. You can use the thick very vanilla for your stamping. I haven't because I have the ordinary very vanilla as well, the smooth, but you can use it for your stamping. So that would be 2 card packs. You would need to add envelopes, but again we're using just the soft suede ink. I've added dimensionals behind this piece to make it a feature piece, and then I've added the ribbon. So we are adding a few steps, but again it's just a really simple card, some easy stamping, and the joy with this is that of course you can do your stamping on a larger piece of card and cut it down to the size you want it, which means that you're going to get it straight. Always a plus. Then if you've got a few more techniques and a bit more equipment up your sleeve, then as I say, this is the version that I'm going to be giving to my father. We are using heat embossing, so we've got Versamark, we've got copper embossing powder, so we've got the heat tool, and then instead of soft suede I've used the copper foil, but otherwise it is basically the same card. So again, very vanilla, but going for copper rather than soft suede. So really easy way of stepping it up. So I hope you found that interesting. I will have the details of the products that I have used, and I'll list everything. So it's going to look like a long list, but we have got 3 different levels of crafting here. But I will list everything that I've used on the blog post, which is linked immediately below in the description bar. Have a look at that. If you want any of the products, I would be thrilled to welcome you as a customer. If you use the host code, you not only get the standard thank you card and thank you gift, you also get to share in the host rewards. And I try to send out things that I think would be useful for everyone. I do look at what people have already got, so that I try not to duplicate anything that you might have ordered recently. So yeah. Thank you very much indeed for watching. If you've got any questions or comments, general comments obviously you can put in the comments below. If you've got a question, best thing is to email me and then I'll get back to you really quickly. My contact details are over on my blog, and that is linked below, but my email address is liz.yuille@artlover.com. So if you send me an email, I will be very happy to get back to you with any questions or comments. If you need help with ordering, again, just contact me, and my contact details are on my blog. Thank you very much indeed. If you don't already subscribe to my YouTube channel, there's a little button in the bottom right hand corner which you may wish to click, and then if you want to be notified when I post, you can go to my channel, and having subscribed, just click the little bell next to the subscribe button and you'll get an email whenever I post a video. But I post most days. So thank you very much indeed for watching, and I hope to see you again very soon.